October 11th, Tuesday, market analysis, Stan Ehrlich. Good morning. We're about 9:30 California time, halfway into the market day. We have made a new low for the complete bear market for the S&P 500, the spider, the chart in front of you. And we are now a little bit higher on the day, up about 1.5 points, high and last. The new low washes out some sell stops. It also sets the potential of the October low. This is the 11th of October, close to the middle of the month. Not that the middle is that important, just simply during October is important. But we might have a buy signal if we can get above yesterday's high. Now, it won't be my ER signal, and the price action will turn green, a bullish engulfing in oversold condition, but it will be very close to it. The important thing is, after a new low for the whole trend, there's no downside follow through. The market is currently higher on the day. We are not in new low relative strength territory after new lows in price, which makes a divergence, and there is a gap to close from last week's Thursday low and Friday high. There's a gap there. Gaps are almost always closed. I think I've said that almost every day now for a couple of months, and it has happened many times. So I'm expecting at a minimum a rally back up to a little over 371 to close the gap, probably closer to 372. I'll be more precise, 372.68. If that happens and we can keep rallying more, we might have something very significant here, which would be the October lows. I like what I see so far. It's not enough strength, but I've been watching for this turn. I'm not saying today's the day yet. There's a chance. I need to have some other things develop, mostly more strength, in the proper amount of time to be more convinced to start screaming bloody murder, and we'll have a rally for a month or two, which could be very significant. Here is the spider 1-minute chart. We're coming back fairly nicely. We just made in the last couple of minutes the high of the day so far. I like what I see. The DIA came down in the last couple of days into a little bit of a support area and did not make a new low for the whole trend, and is now actually higher than yesterday's high. It didn't get lower than yesterday's low, so there's no bullish engulfing. Regardless, good strength at the moment, leading the way up 3 1/3 points. The QQQ has been the weakest. Yesterday making a new low for the whole bear market, the whole year, plus. And today again, and it is almost unchanged, and the rally high has been about unchanged, and we're close to it. So let's see if we can get more strength into the end of the day, and I can maybe get some decent signals out of this. Otherwise, I've got nothing to hold on to of significant enough to scream that this is a turning point. Today's a low, not yet. But a few things have started to develop this morning that look pretty interesting. All right, I'll leave it at that as far as the index is concerned. The October lows, here is the chart that I've been showing almost every single day now for the last month, because we're coming into October, and here we are the 11th now. So it is the lowest low for the trend. We don't see enough strength yet, but this is a weekly data chart, and we are oversold on the weeklies. Profound. So that adds some credence to the potential of a reversal and a seasonal, if you want to call it that, It happens during October in the high 80 percentile to the low 90 percentile for the last 30 plus years. October contains a buying opportunity, the end of a 1-2, sometimes maybe a 3-month move down, whether it was a bear market before or not. Last October, it was during a bull market, and it came down into October and then made new highs again. The year before that, the same comment. The year before that, the same thing. It was in a bull trend and still came down into October. And you can see here a few more examples of the October time period outlined in that green bar just under the price action. It really has a great historical track record. Now, let's look at interest rates because, of course, the market's very sensitive to that these days. In the upper right-hand corner, and now full screen, we've got the 30-year long bond. If this starts to trend up, rates will be trending down on a very short-term basis, day by day. We don't see anything that the Fed's going to do at this point, and you won't on the first day or two of this kind of a turnaround, looking at markets in this extreme short-term fine-tuned basis. I did get a buy signal on September 28th. We did come down, challenge it yesterday, and now we're starting to bounce a little, so that could be a little double bottom, very small. There are some interesting features here, but nothing that really causes me to be super optimistic at this point. But interesting. And you can say the same thing for the 10-year notes, which is this chart. I did get a buy signal again September 28th. We almost made a new low, not quite, yesterday, today. And it is rallying a little bit. But, you know, after it's been going down 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row, you would expect it to bounce a little for a day or so, and that's all we got at the moment. So nothing great yet. But bull moves always start at the one tick someplace. Excuse me. And the same thing for bear markets, obviously, as well. Let's go to some futures. These are recent buy or sell signals that I have had. In the upper left-hand corner, and I'll just blow it up full screen, we see a bullish engulfing, two of them Ehrlich ER signals, and one is at the bottom, and I love it. This is the Dow Futures Contract. The YM is the symbol. So far, so good. We are currently having, on this futures contract, a bullish engulfing. It is higher than yesterday's high, also lower than yesterday's low. Currently at the moment, right around yesterday's high. So it is a bullish engulfing unless it closes below the close of yesterday. Then that cancels out the bullish engulfing. But hey, looks like it's going to sustain some strength at this point and maybe even go up some more, which is better. That means that the buy signal I got, I believe the 30th? No, October 3rd, in October, for this futures contract, was so far right on the bottom of the market. Just like this one, May 20th. And this sell signal, extremely profound, January 5th, 2022, the top of the bull market and beginning day of the new bear market that we have seen all of this year. Let's go to gold for a moment. I also had a buy signal just recently in gold on May 28th. I like the looks of it so far. We got in the next day very close to the low of the day. We had a buy signal that did not work a few days earlier, but they tend to cluster at turning points. So you can see here back in July, I got a buy signal, didn't work. Buy signal didn't work. Then a buy signal that produced the bottom of the bear move. A few days later, another buy signal, and we had a very nice rally. I am not claiming these produce bull or bear markets. I am claiming that these produce good very frequently. Very good moves up or down, that last at least several days, if not maybe a month or two. But again, sometimes they are the beginning of very profound, big, long-term moves. I can't really tell at the time they happen that they are super profound. How about Forex? The euro dollar on the left has a bullish engulfing, and that happened to be on September 28th. So far, so good. We've had a little correction, and now today a bullish engulfing at the moment, and looks like it's about ready to start to rally again. You would expect the exact opposite for the DX, the dollar index, and we do have a bearish engulfing smack dab on top on the same day, of course, and the exact flip-flop chart action. So that's corroborating a move down for the dollar and a move up for the euro in the days, weeks, and maybe even months to come. Can't tell yet. I didn't quite finish those future signals. Let's go to the next one. I had a buy signal in high-grade copper a few days ago. That's been working very, very nicely. How about that sell signal smack dab on top right there? They can be extremely profound. I got a buy signal 2 days ago in soybean meal. So far, so good. And I got a buy signal in live cattle approximately a week and a half ago. That was September 29th. And I think it's about to make new highs. It looks like it's about to push into new high prices for the last week and a half, or since the buy signal, which was at the bottom so far of that break. And I think that carries me through the 6 charts that I wanted to talk about for futures. The Foundation for the Study of Cycles, which I am a member of, is a great source for historical information about rhythms, not just in the stock market, commodity market, international currencies, etc., but also in many, many different items that affect daily lives of people. Very, very interesting information. Also, I will be using Ninja charts for my charting in the near future. We haven't got things converted quite yet. Thank you very much. This is Stan Ehrlich, Market Analysis. You have a great trading day.